Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back. So today is going to be another on the couch reviews video. If you don't know already, I do these every Friday where I sit down and talk about the movie that I've just watched. So you get my instant reaction on the couch. So yeah, that's just about it. So let's get started with the video. Alright guys, so the movie I watched today was Humphrey Bogart's In a Lonely Place. This was released by the Criterion Collection in the UK. Now this was actually the first Criterion release that I picked up because they only just started putting these out in the UK about a year ago, and I became quite a big fan of Humphrey Bogart. I love pretty much all of his films that I've seen so far, and A Lonely Place was one of the ones that Criterion put it out, and I actually hadn't seen this movie until now, so yeah, let's get into the video and we'll discuss In a Lonely Place. Alright guys, so A Lonely Place is all about Humphrey Bogart as the main character, who is a screenplay writer and a script writer who is desperate for the next big thing. He's wanting a new contract on a new motion picture, as they refer to it. And he gets a new book to read that's going to be considered to be turned into a motion picture, and basically he meets a girl in a restaurant who has already read the book, and he asks her if he would come over to his house to read the book to him and kind of give some insight and say if it's a good story or not, or if it's worth making a movie over. And essentially the story is the woman that he brings over gets killed like an hour or two later after leaving his apartment. And one of the big other things is his neighbour, who he had never met before, was kind of his alibi for staying in the apartment while she left. And basically, ultimately, he becomes the prime suspect. And so he starts talking to this woman from, or his neighbour, and you know there's a little bit of romance starting, and eventually you know they're living together, and they're in a relationship, and they're in love with each other. And this takes place over, I would say, a year. It's not just like a couple days spanned over a couple days. It's more of like over like a year, I think it was. Because you know there's no clues to who did this murder. You know, one of the other suspects was the woman's ex-boyfriend, who she actually ditched him on a date to read the book to Bogart's character, and so he becomes he becomes a suspect, but nothing can be proven. And that's essentially what the film is. It's about his relationship with the neighbour, and the police still trying to find out who the murderer was. It goes a little more deeper though, because you see Bogart's character. At the start you think, oh, he's a good guy, he's innocent. But then as the movie gets on, you see things and he says things that you're starting to feel like, maybe he could have done it. And of course you do find out who did it at the end. But during the movie, you really don't know who actually did it. You know, you don't know if it's the boyfriend, you don't know if it's Bogart's character, because he's quite dark in this movie. There's some quite dark scenes of him and his kind of mentality. It's really good though. So that's the main story of it. That's the main plot. This is really, really good. I love this film. It's of course black and white. It was from 1950, and it looks amazing. It's in the original aspect ratio, 1:33:1, and they did a great job cleaning it up. It just looked awesome. It really, really did. And they don't make movies like this anymore. They really don't. Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought Bogart was really, really good. One of my favourite performances from him, I believe, because you know, seeing him at the start, you thought he was a good guy, and then you know, in the halfway through, you're starting to say, is he really all that innocent? Has he killed someone before? You know, there's some clues kind of gave at you to back up the point of that he did kill her. And yeah, it's a great performance by Bogart. Definitely one of my favourite performances, without a doubt. It was a really good performance by him. I can't remember the actress's name. Yeah, the neighbour is called Gloria Graham. And she's also like an actor, but she's only been in kind of smaller pictures. And so at the start, she kind of wants to get with him so that she'll get into his next motion picture and get like a big time movie. But she did a great job in this. You know, I mean, again, her kind of mindset goes up and down during the movie. Even she's still considering if he killed them or not. There's things that Bogart's character does that she's kind of like, oh wait a minute, is he responsible for this? Yeah, it's just a great solid movie from the 50s. I would strongly recommend checking this one out. Definitely in my top 5 Bogart films now. I absolutely love it, and I wish the UK had more Blu-rays for Bogart movies, you know, because there's not that many. I can only maybe think of 2 or 3. Casablanca, The African Queen, there's one more, but I don't know what the title of it is. Anyway, but yeah, basically we need more Bogart films on Blu-ray. You know, I can import them, but it's quite pricey when you come down to it. But anyway, so In a Lonely Place, I really enjoyed the film. Definitely check it out if you haven't, guys. Really good film. And again, as I said, a really nice release from Criterion. You do get a nice booklet. I would say booklet. It's one of those you just fold out. Nice artwork inside as well. Like this picture actually has got one of the main scenes of the movie, in my opinion. So like that's the neighbour, and then of course that's Bogart. But yeah, definitely check it out. Really great film. And yeah, I'm really glad that I finally checked this one out. So yeah, In a Lonely Place. So guys, that was In a Lonely Place with Humphrey Bogart. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely check out the movie. It was really great, as I said. So guys, that was In a Lonely Place with Humphrey Bogart. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the On the Couch series. I'm loving doing it, so I really hope you're enjoying it. Please leave a comment below if you've seen the movie, if you've seen other Criterions that I should check out, and what your favourite Bogart film is. That's the question of the video. What's your favourite Bogart film? Mine would have to be Casablanca, but yeah, that's standard. So guys, if you haven't already, check me out on Twitter. The link will be in the description. Like this video before you leave, and subscribe if you're new around here. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome. Peace.